Well, the chaos is done for the day. I got my $13 core charge back on AutoZone. But here's what I did. I'm not going to go through this and video all steps. Well, I'll show you what I did by pointing it out. So first thing you got to do is take a 1/2-inch breaker bar after you disconnect your battery, which already are connected. And on your pulley down here, there's a spot in it, right there, that bar. There's a spot in there for a 1/2-inch breaker bar. You put that in there, you pull it up, and you can take your belt off. Now coming over to the side that's important with the power steering pump, you got these. There's 1, 2, and a third bolt down in the void down there. You can just barely see. And you see these holes on the pulley? Don't be me. If you have the right extensions with your 3/8-inch drive socket or ratchet and a 13mm socket, you can line up these holes with the bolts. So you just got to rotate it around. But that makes it a lot easier to loosen those things up and tighten them back down after you're done. Then you come over here. This is a 16mm bolt. Loosen that up, but you should probably loosen this up before you loosen those up. Otherwise you're dealing with this thing all going floppy, floppy, floppy. And somewhere along the way you should probably take and drain this out. Otherwise you're going to get power steering fluid in places you don't want it. And after you get all these 3 bolts that this thing drained out, there's a line. See if I can get it. Right there, that's the soft line with the little crappy clip on it. You can take a pair of pliers, reduce the clip, slide it down. But in order to get that line off, it's easiest to have this thing all discombobulated. Pull it up here where you can get to it, and then you can just pop the line off. And then you just do the reverse of what you did before. Put your new bolt on. Make sure you know this. Know if you have AC or not, because that's important. You run it this way and you have AC, no bueno. You run it this way and you have AC, bueno. Bueno. But hold on, I'll be right back. For some reason it stumbles real bad when I start it up sometimes. I'm thinking my fuel pump may be getting ready to crap the bed. But no more grinding noises. It was a success. The hardest part is bleeding it. So after you fill this up, you have to bleed it. That's just taking your steering wheel and going hard from lock to lock a bunch of times so there's no more air bubbles in the tank. But our steering pump's still loud, but it's a remanufactured one, so it is what it is. Good luck. Check out the next video later. Subscribe.